wasn't moving fast enough because I didn't know. And the water in the
just
toilet
was everywhere.
And then this like turbo. And I was like, wow. No. I'm Daya.
I'm Anna.
And we are Diana.
You get it? Yeah. Today we're going to talk about
our first semester of college.
Yes.
Let's talk about moving day. You came in early.
I came in a day early, actually, like, to move in. So, I came in a day early or whatever, and I'm in here by myself, like, for the first night. Put all my stuff in, chose my bed, chose my closet, blah, 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 blah. You know, regular gang shit.
Regular gang shit.
So then, so Sadaya is supposed to come in the next day, the 23rd. And when I tell you black people are never on time, black people are never on time. She comes in the 23rd, but after orientation done, finish, after everybody just
Wait,
over
there was an orientation? I looked at the schedule from in the morning, and it was like move in from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was like, it's not going to take me all day to move in. Like,
you just thought I could come in whenever I feel like it.
Right. So I moved in with my aunt and my mom and my little brother. She met my little brother. That was crazy. And my dad was there. He didn't really help do anything.
So, yeah, I'm a psych major.
Yes, I'm a foreign language major. I'm thinking about minoring in psych. Thinking about it.
So, you know me. I had to take intro or whatever. That was that. Took intro, I took piano. I took intro to sociology as, like, a sociology class, and it also was, like, my FYE. And then I also took...
Writing 1.
Yes, I took English. And that was that.
Oh, it's my turn, yes. My FYE, my first year entrance course was Tell Me a Story. It was a music class, and I never skipped it except for one time because it had all the niggas in it. That's a different story, though. And then I took Writing 2, and what else? I took Chinese 1 and Intro to Psych.
Yes, let's talk about the good and the bad, like, of college. When I first got here, I was so scared to poop. It's what people should know. Like, don't let nobody poop shame you. Like, it's natural, it's normal.
Poop
like,
shaming.
If you gotta go poop, don't be scared to go poop. Like, you gotta come out.
You can poop, like, everybody poops. Like,
it's gonna come out eventually, like.
Right. What I say to myself is, you can't get mad at me because it's a bodily function. Like,
you have to poop tomorrow or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Come on now. Ain't nobody judging you.
That's what I'm saying. At least I bring, like, a spray or, like, you know, something.
Shit, I don't.
Some.
That's not my problem. That's the next person's problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was scared to get in the shower because I was like, I was watching hella YouTube videos
and they were like, "Oh, showers are nasty."
I was like, "Bitch, you lying to me."
I go in the bathroom. It's not like, you know, like they made it seem like it was gonna be like moldy and grimy and like just disgusting, shit. Like just gross. But like our bathrooms are actually very clean. Like
they're really nice.
They're very like clean. The cleaning ladies, they do what they gotta do.
But the bathrooms have like automatic flush, and when I first went in, I was like, oh, shit, I'm not done. You know what I'm saying? And then there's this paper like on the door that says when it rains, the water gets like wonky. And I was like, man, what you talking about? And it rained,
and it like was wonky, in my butt.
And I was like, yo, I was so sad because I peed and I flushed the toilet and I wasn't moving fast enough because I didn't know. And the water in the toilet
was everywhere.
And then this like turbo. And I was like, wow.
Talk about boys because that was the consistent of college boys. A lot of college I'm gonna speak for black girls in general. Like a lot of like black boys in college, they're not like they're not here for black girls. Like a lot of black men in general are not here for black girls, but like specifically like in my college experience, like a lot of them are like, oh, I'm in college, like I've been around black girls my whole life, like I'm finna start messing with like, you know, Caucasian girls. Yeah, so like a lot of black boys are not like here for black girls, and that's I mean, like, your preference is your preference, but it becomes a problem. Like, if you're bashing, like, black girls, it becomes a problem.
Right.
A lot of boys do not want relationships. Like, if you're a freshman, like, looking at a freshman, they don't want relationships. Even upperclassmen, like, some of them are like, oh, yeah, you know, like, let's get in a relationship. Other ones are like,
let me play you real quick.
A lot of, like, you just gotta be careful. Like, you cannot, like, if you're like that, like, if you want to have sex, have sex. Like, nobody's gonna stop you from having sex. Like, unless you, like, you know, catch a disease or something, that might stop you. But, like, nobody's gonna be, like, of course, boys talk, but girls talk, too. Like, girls be like, oh, you have sex with him? Like, me, too. Like, they compare sex. Like, girls talk the same way guys do. Girl, if you want to then just do it. Because, like, people gonna talk. If you, like, worried about people talking about you, like, people are gonna talk about you, like, regardless. Like, even if you're not doing nothing bad, like, people are gonna talk about it. Like, they see how you look. Oh, I don't like her hoodie. Like, people talk about you regardless. So it's not like you can stop people from, like, talking to you. Like, that's never gonna be, like, a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, professors. So in high school, people was always like, they're not gonna care about you in college. You want
they don't. They leave you. They leave you in the dust. Like,
I went into college thinking, oh, these professors just gonna give me a whole bunch of assignments and send me on my way. Like, it wasn't like that. Like, there's office hours for a reason. You can go and talk to your professors. Like, they explain really good, like, in class. And other stupid niggas in your class got questions about 50 million things. So if you got a question, one of them probably gonna ask it.
Ask the same question. So, and, like, you have an advisor, like, for a reason. Like, your advisor is there, like, to advise you. Like, she's there, like, she is there to help you, like, counsel you, like, whatever you feel like regarding your classes, regarding your major, like, they're there to guide you. But you have, like, they literally, like, give you everything you need to get done. They tell you what you need. So it's just a matter of you getting your work done and doing it properly. Like, if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Like, the same thing, like, the same thing she said, like, you probably think your question is stupid, and that's the next girl ask it, you just like, damn, like, she was thinking it too, he was thinking it too. So, like, that's why I'm never afraid to ask questions, because I know, like, if I'm questioning it, then somebody else is probably questioning it too, because I'm not stupid. Like, I got this far.
Something's going right.
Something clicking.
And also, if you are a smart bean, you got some noodles in your noggin.
Get the scholarships.
Oh yes.
College food ain't it. Ain't it. Like, you pay all this money, all this tuition for trash food. Like, so we have 2 dining places on campus. There's one trash one and there's one, like, good one. And the good one, I work at the good one. Like, there's, like, certain things, but you only have a certain amount of, like, swipes to, like, go to the good one. So they basically, like, force you to go to the bad one majority of the time. And once you run out of them swipes, once you run out of dining dollars, like, you're clipped. Like, it's clipped for the rest of the semester. Food is, like, you're better off, like, going out and just buying, like, food and, like, cooking it in your dorm or, like, having just microwavable food and stuff like that. Like, like, gratefully enough, we live in a dorm where there's an actual, like, kitchen that you can cook in. I don't know if I would have breathed or not.
Don't. Yo, I'm so sorry. Yes, but about the food,
that's what the food do to you.
Right.
That's what the food do to you.
So, like, we live, unfortunately, we go to school on a mountain. So, there's not a lot of places that you would see at home, like Tim Hortons.
Never had it.
It's Dunkin' Donuts, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Mighty Taco, all of that. Up here, we got
a sub shop.
And
we got a nasty pizza place.
And then a Chinese place.
We got a Chinese place that don't sell French fries. And they don't even take credit card on top of that. You got, well, the chicken wing place is nice. The chicken wings, those are nice. Yeah. Those are alright. But I tasted better, obviously. Like, y'all ever been to Crown Fried Chicken? Like, to be honest, like, we don't, like, it's not really a problem for us because, like, our friend has a car, so we'd be like, yo, like, we'd be like, yo, like, you want to drive here? And if she want to drive, I almost said her name. I didn't want to say her name. Oh. I was like, if you want to drive, like, do you want to drive? Then let's go. Like, if she don't want to drive us, we're not gonna make her drive us. But
we cash out her a couple dollars for gas. You know, pay for her like a little.
You know, buy her some McDonald's. You know, we bribe her with food.
It's all good.
And we give her friendship and we give her love and
advice. Yes.
And love.
Yes, and love.
Ooh, you should definitely try to find your roommate beforehand, cause like,
oh my God, our roommate story. But that's another video. You know.
Now I'm dead.
That's another story for another time. We can't tell our roommate, but that gotta be another video.
Okay. Well, but like in general, you should definitely find your roommate beforehand, because I know a lot of people who really dislike their roommates. Like, they don't get along with their roommates.
I dislike my roommate.
The fuck?
See that shit?
She doesn't. I don't hurt her. I swear. Like, people don't like their roommates. Their roommates is dirty, messy. Like, thankfully enough, I feel like me and Sadai. I said Sadai. Like, I was loading. Me and Sadai are like the same amount of messy, I would say. Mm-hmm. So like, but like if our room gets too much, we be looking around like, it's
cleanup time.
Yeah, like this is dirty. Like, we need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? And like, our friends are always in our room. Like, our room is like the hangout spot. Like, there's nothing here that you wouldn't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, our friend with the car hates her roommate. Our guy friend has a single, but there's nothing entertaining in there.
Right.
Our other friend has a small room, and her roommates are very introverted.
And our other friend Petunia just likes hanging out with us.
Right. And like, we're gonna talk about drugs in college. If you think you're gonna go to college and you're not gonna do no drugs, you're not gonna drink no alcohol, not gonna do nothing. If you think that you not gonna do that, it's gonna happen. Like, underage drinking like happens a lot on campuses, like, and a lot of like cops. Like, the cops
public safety.
Yeah, like, they know that underage drinking is happening. So, like, if they bust you, like, it depends on, like...
You only get a ticket, I think, though.
You either get a ticket or, like, it depends on how drunk you are and, like, what you're doing. Like, if you're, like, respectful to them, like, I'm pretty sure they'll let you off. But, like, I mean, underage drinking is illegal.
Illegal! So don't do it!
Do it.
Don't do it. Also, if you see somebody, like, you coming from a party and you're, like, completely sober or, like, 98% sober... And you see some girl, like, messy walking, like, bro, the girl that came out the woods with the cigarette.
Yo, okay.
We was walking from this place called Midnight on our campus. And we was walking back to our dorm. And this girl came up out the wood. She came up out the woods with her fucking cigarette.
In the rain. It was raining. She had her cigarette. She's hood on, coat on, short dress on. She's lipping into her dorm.
And we just standing there watching to make sure she don't fall or nothing.
Or, like... just lay in the grass.
Right. So, you see somebody messed up, just make sure that they are right. But don't be creepy about it.
Don't be like, you want to come into my room? Like,
right,
don't be on no weird shit. I know, and I've had friends who have drank too much or, like, smoked too much, and they've, like, thrown up. Like, people, like, don't know their limits. And, like, I get it. Like, you're in college, you want to test your limits, but you should definitely know your limits.
While you're testing your limits, have somebody you know is going to be sober, like, kind of like a designated driver. You need to have a designated friend that's going to walk your ass all the way back into your room to make sure that you're safe. Because if they don't, that's not your friend. Period. Yeah, so you just got to make sure you got that one. Like, even if it's your roommate who you don't like they got to live with you. Like, if something happened to you,
they're going to be responsible.
Your parents are talking to them.
Like,
make sure you know where your roommate is at, too, because that's very important.
Like, even if you have to, like, me and I, like, we made code words up. We be like, if we going with a boy or something, we be like, what sauce are you eating your chicken nuggets with? Like,
if it's ranch, is not it. Like, put your coat on, go get them right now.
Like, period. Bring the fork.
The fork.
She's finna go get her fork, y'all.
Niggas be playing with me. They don't know that I got the strap. You know what I'm saying? Period. Niggas keep niggas keep with me. They don't know who they're messing with. White.
You got that out?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, just be careful about what you're doing. And, like, know what you're doing before you're doing it. Don't touch no drugs you don't know nothing about. Like, weed is one thing. Drinking a little beer, a little alcohol, a little
something.
It's fine. But when they pull out the white stuff,
right? The white stuff.
You gotta go.
The pills, don't none of that. That's not safe. We all seen the movies. We all read the articles. You don't want none of that to happen to you. So just don't
become a statistic.
Don't be a statistic.
Oh, another thing we could talk about is finding your friend group. Like, when you first get on college campuses, you really want to feel like you accepted. You really want to, like, talk to people and, like, know people and just be, like, known. Like, you want to make a lot of friends. But it's one thing to make a lot of friends and, like, be by yourself. But it's another thing to, like, actually have your friend group. Like, when we first got here, like, we was hanging around this group of people, but, like, they really was not our crowd of people. It's still, like, a high and by situation.
Yeah.
But I would never, like,
I wouldn't
go
diss
anywhere with them.
And I also wouldn't, like, want to hang out with them just because we don't really have that much in common.
Yeah, like, I can't, like, talk to you about Big Mac and cheese because
you
don't know how to...
You eat grilled mac and cheese. Like, who is that?
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, you be... When we finally, like... And it's crazy how, like, our friend group came together.
Yes.
Sadaya is my roommate. And then we have our friend, Kay. She texted me on Instagram. And then our friend, Jay, our guy friend... He also texted me on Instagram and was like, oh my God, like, you're so pretty. And I was like, oh my God, like, I love your Instagram feed. And we have our two other friends, T and R, who I met in my sociology class. And I met R because I was, like, talking on my phone to T in sociology. And I was like, oh, my phone is broke. Like, my screen is disgusting. And you know what my friend, she fixed this phone. Another thing is, like, disagreements or, like, arguments, like, between your friends or, like, people in general. Like,
that's a lot.
You just have to know that, like, people come from different areas. Like, you're not going to agree on everything.
Right.
And then, like, you just have to accept people's views and opinions.
Yeah, but you just got to know your friends, like,
and be able to like compromise as an adult. Like we're young adults.
We're adults now. Like there's no like really, no one is really older than you to tell you what to do except for like your RA, and you're supposed to go to them with your problems and everything. So when shit pops off, like you get into an argument about which TV show is better or whatever, and like your friend storms out, your RA is supposed to come, like calm down the situation, all of that. So, and you just gotta know like your friends' limits and stuff.
Like that whole, all that fighting stuff, like literally physically fighting, like that shit is dead.
That's out the window. Gang, peace out,
Yeah,
bye. You know the vibes. We'll catch you in the next. No, you'll catch us in the next one.
Always.
Let's slide.
They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. They don't love you like I love you.